So hi everybody, this is me Raman Krithik. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to this channel, please go and subscribe my channel and don't forget to click on that bell icon to get more updates. So in this video we are going to see about 8 true stories of cursed and haunted dolls which are really famous. So a ghost can enter into any body. It can enter the hardest machine, that is human body. If it can enter to that body itself, it can enter in any bodies or any machines in the world. So like that, some of the souls have entered into the dolls, and there were many movies made on that. So like that dolls, I have listed 8. So I'll say the story in this video. Stay tuned and don't forget to click on that bell icon, and don't skip this video so that you can understand this video perfectly and properly. Let's go into this video. First on our list of petrifying playthings is Robert, who originally belonged to author and painter Robert Eugene Otto. The doll was known to giggle, run from the room to room, cause household accidents, and walk upstairs windows while the family was away. Robert was left in the Otto's attic until 1974, where he was passed around from the owner to owner before eventually being donated to Florida's East Martello Museum in 1994, where he still resides today. Staff members claim the doll causes strange activity anytime it is rotated through the museum. Its head is also said to seen turning to follow museum goers as they pass by. So this is my first doll which is cursed, or which is filled with spirits. So let's go to the next doll in my list is Mandy. Mandy has been scaring the absolute shit out of staff members and volunteers at British Columbia's Queensell and District Museum since 1991. Shortly after she was donated in these museums, strange events started happening, like the sounds of disembodied footsteps and vanishing office supplies, to name a few. Several museum guests are made uneasy by her regularly commenting on her sinister smile and lifelike eyes. We, however, would prefer to comment on said attributes from the safety of our office. So as we have seen the second one, let's go to the third. In the third, we go to Japan. In 1918, 17-year-old Ekichi Suzuki bought a doll for her sister Okiku. She quickly became attached to it, even christening it with her first name. But sadly, she died a year later of an intensive fever. The family built a memorial altar in her honor, placing Okiku, the doll, at the center of it. Shortly afterwards, the Suzukis noticed that Okiku, the doll's hair, started to growing. Believing the spirit of their daughter had latched onto the toy, the family donated her to the Japan's Manenji temple, where she is still on display. Her hair continues to grow and is currently 10 inches long. So this is a really good story. So let's go to the next fourth doll in my list. So people, we are going to the fourth in my list. So before going to that list, if you are really interested in buying these dolls, what would you do? And if you have met with something like this, have you experienced something like this, please do comment me down below. So Harold is a doll which is cursed. So Harold is a pretty much tops the list of things that make us say oh hell no. The doll was listed on eBay in 2003, where the seller alleged that his presence in their home caused the death of their cat, the end of their relationship, and chronic migraines. and the seller even heard the disembodied voices of children playing in their basement. The herald was passed around from the owner to owner for the next several years. He's been rumored to have caused various deaths and illnesses. His last owner was Anthony Quinata, who claims to have exorcised the doll and has sworn to never speak of Harold again. We don't blame you, Anthony. It's really scary too. So let's go to the fifth in my list, and this is a very famous doll, and there was a movie also made on this, the Annabelle doll. The story of Annabelle involves a young nursing student Donna who received the Raggedy Ann as a birthday present from her mother. Donna and her roommate Angie soon became convinced that the doll was alive, following weeks of increasingly bizarre incidents, including repeatedly coming home to find that doll had changed position or moved to a different room following an incident in which their friend was attacked by an unseen force. The girls reached out to the famed paranormal investigators Ed and Lauren, who brought this Annabelle to their occult museum, where she still resides today. Most recently, horror masters James Wan has turned this Annabelle story into series of films. Even recently, there was a film came, and there's going to be a film coming in 2021, I guess. Conjuring the Evil Made Me Do It. So let's see how this goes on. So let's go to the sixth. So we came to the sixth in my list. There are still two more. The Bill Stoneham's insanely unsettling 1972 painting was listed on eBay in February of 2000, the year where I was born. The sellers claimed that the doll in the picture would regularly come to life and force the boy out of the painting, and that the two would walk freely through their house at night. The listing drew over 30,000 viewers, many of whom reported feeling uneasy or ill at just sight of it. Stoneham has since painted 3 sequels to the work featuring the same characters, which are floating around the internet for your viewing and displeasure. So this is my sixth. The seventh is I don't know how you can pronounce it, but it's Isla de la Muñecas, which means the island of dolls. Just south of Mexico City rests the straight out of horror movie Isla de la Muñecas. The land's original caretaker Don Julian Santana Barrera allegedly found the body of a drowned girl, one of her dolls, floating near the island. He hung the doll on the tree in a sign of respect, but after being haunted by her spirit, began hanging more and the more dolls around the island in an effort to appease her restless ghost. After 50 years of obsessively collecting his dolls, Barrera died of drowning in 2001, apparently in the exact same spot as where he found the girl. So, hope you like this story. Let's go to the eighth one, that is La Pascualata, the mannequin that might be a corpse. The most thing is, in the parts of Latin America, you can get lots of stories like this. It may be La Llorona or the story which I said earlier. There are many stories near Mexico and Latin America which I see, something they have, either they have lots of imagination or it's true. So whatever it is, let's go to the story. This little lady is the storefront attraction at the La Popular Bridal Shop in Chihuahua, Mexico, where she stood stood for over 80 years. Locals were initially uh, unawed by her lifelike appearance and the striking resemblance she bore to the owner's late daughter. Rumors quickly spread that the mannequin was actually the young woman's emblemed corpse. Today, La Plaza attracts fascinated tourists hoping to catch a glimpse of her varicose veins, magnetic eyes, and eerie realistic hands, which are covered in fine lines, thin hairs, and fingernails. Nope. So, hope you like this story. If you like this story, please go and subscribe my channel and don't forget to click on the bell icon. And as I said earlier, please to comment me down below so that I can put new stories daily. Thank you.